Okay. Hello, every pony. Blue Devil, Red Devil here. And I am here. Back in the Farming Simulator 15. I almost said 17. I am hitting all the wrong buttons right now. Okay, so that's how you do that. I am so used to 17 now. That's how you bring that up. I am so confused. I jumped on this an hour ago. The hell did I just hit? Oh, right. I don't have the head up. Yeah, I jumped on this an hour ago so I could play. Well, get used to the controls again since it's been forever. And I got, oh my god. And I was so fucking confused. uh, we're gonna go harvest some wheat. Uh-oh. Okay, it's both bumpers and X to use the... Oh, the lag in this area. Look away from it. Gonna drop straw, right? Or do I have that turned off? Never mind. This is granola, not wheat. So I guess this is what we're going to be doing this episode. Just harvesting. Let me see, can I hook up to this and drag it down with me? Oh, that's a negatory. And because I forgot what I planted, I do have the shawl swaffer down there, which I'm not going to need. Oh, hit the wrong thing. I just turned the wrong way. Ooh, it's hot up in this room. I don't know what the temperature is outside. Currently 12:22, and the outside temperature is... I need to exit off Google. Update. It is currently 69 degrees outside. Yeah. I bet the humidity level is high. As high as ever. Ah, so the mirrors on this do work. Interesting. Crap, I do have... How do I turn off the... Okay, something's going on. I don't have the option to turn this thing off. Okay. I was hitting the wrong bumper. And because I'm also confused about this game, since I was just spent Almost 5 days of doing nothing but Farming Simulator 17. I am now confused with Farming Simulator 15. Whoopie-doo. A for me. Why is this ladder glowing like there's a light on it? Guess I won't need this. Let's just go ahead and stick this here, away from the mess. I need to get rid of some vehicles. Probably later once I get closer to somewhat newer mods. They're these old tractors. Ooh. Probably doesn't help to have your headphones on. I really need to replace... No, these are not the headphones I was thinking of. I have a pair of headphones that either you can put leather or foam earpieces on. I was just thinking because I have the leather pieces I could switch it, but this is not the headset I was thinking of. Seeing where everything is at. Okay then. Hoping to have enough space to get back to where I was. Probably not. I'm just gonna do this real fast because I'm running out of room in the hopper. Run up to make space alongside those carts. Because if I don't, I'm not gonna have enough space. I'll be running over the crop. Because I put 2 wagons, which is difficult to maneuver, on a one-way path. Okay. Okay. I did plan it on granola. I was wondering if I didn't. Good. So, what do I want to talk about? Let's see. We can talk about what me and my old man's been up to. Well, I don't know if I said it yet or not. The old Ford tractor, he finally broke down and bought a new carburetor for it. So now the tractor's running a lot smoother. But then soon, I'll say about a month ago, the steering went. This tractor does not have powered steering. It has just normal steering, which means you must move to turn. You cannot turn the wheel while you're sitting still or you will break it. Well, I got in a situation where I was stuck between a couple trees and I was having a hard time moving, so I had to do what I had to do. Unfortunately, that means the steering wheel broke. So I don't have any video of it, but let me tell you what was happening was, if you turn the wheel, it spins freely. So that means when you turn it, it acts like a corkscrew because it's up against a gear. So the gear is stuck in place since it's not doing anything anymore. So when you turn the steering wheel, it is literally spinning the steering wheel out or in. That's all you're doing. So instead of messing with it again, my dad went ahead and bought a new steering assembly. I'll take pictures of the old one that's off the tractor. And since the steering rod is still in it, maybe I can make a small video for this. And it's going to be a while before this comes out. So we did that. We finally did an oil change after, let's see. We got the tractor, 2005, 2006. It's currently 2019. And we have just now did an oil change. We are talking about maybe dropping the oil pan and taking a look inside there to see how the oil pump is doing. We also talking about draining the gear oil in the transmission or the gearbox, or whatever you want to call it. And maybe hold on, I'm trying to figure this out. Also talking about maybe draining the rear end out. We are really currently working on the things we're working on right now is the brakes on that, because to be honest, it doesn't have any brakes. It hasn't had brakes in 4 years now. When you hit the brakes, it will stop eventually, but it doesn't do shit. I'm saying the brakes have gone completely. He says I can just adjust them. Which means if I have to adjust them, I have to lift the entire back end of the tractor up. Which is hard because it has weighted tires. That thing is heavy. We have weighted tires to deal with the mud around here. They say the tractor tire by itself normally weighs about maybe 400 pounds, maybe. That makes your tractor, that's about 800 pounds of weight on your tractor. Now, with the alkaline or calcium, I don't know what they put inside the tire. There's different liquids you can put inside the tire. I don't know what they did. Now, each tire on that tractor with the liquid in it weighs somewhere between I think it's 700 pounds each. I might be off. But all I know is we had a half-ton truck and we tried putting both tires on. That was back when we had a simple half-ton, not this brand new style Silverado. What we had before was simply a half-ton 1500 Chevy pickup. Not a Silverado, just a pickup. It was a 1999 Chevy pickup. My dad currently has a 2014 Silverado. That thing, it's just outstanding of how much it can carry. Even though it's still considered a half-ton truck, it carries a lot more than a half-ton. But we put both tires on that truck after being filled up, and it nearly sagged the tractor down, or the truck down. What I'm saying is it nearly bombed the truck out, so we had to drive very slowly across the county. This county is not as big as the ones out west, but it's still an hour drive. Almost. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. Luckily, I have an old jack that is made for lifting train cars. Why do I have such a thing? Ask my grandfather. It's his. He was a collector of random junks and odds and ends, and apparently he did work for the railroad yard here in my hometown a long time ago. So he has just ended up with a bunch of random stuff. And since he was a bit of a pack rat, he just naturally gathered stuff as well. That's not full yet. Interesting. Oh yeah. My grandfather was a pack rat. Literally, when we first got this house, when we inherited it, you couldn't even move around inside here. There was just so much stuff. Literally, after, oh, I don't know, 6, 7 dumpsters, and about a lifetime of bonfires. Oh, look at that. Puma Premium Plowboy on Sony Vega Prime. He's editing a video. Stuff I should do, which I don't. Guess you don't. You're like, oh, don't you make videos? Yes, but I don't edit shit. You want proof? I have a video where I show how I edit. All I do is I dump it on Movie Maker to compress it down so it's a smaller file, and that's about it. And also what it does is it renders the file. It renders it to a smaller it makes sure it is a MP4 video. Sometimes, without warning, this thing will switch from MP to PEG or whatever. Don't know why it does that. It's not supposed to. Once you save it, it's supposed to stick, but it seems like every other update, it changes it without warning on me. So that's what that does. It makes sure it's in HD. It makes sure it's a MP4 video. So if, I don't know, for some reason anyone ever downloads this off YouTube, it is MP4. And don't ask me, oh, why would anyone download it? People have stolen other people's work and placed it as their own. So I almost bought a combine that looked like this. Glad I didn't jump. I'm glad I didn't jump on it because at the moment I currently still don't have a. Oh, right now I have medical problems to deal with. As a truck driver, you do a DOT physical every year. Well, my physical was about to run out. I wanted to go back to work. So I put my name on a job site to help find truck drivers jobs. Swift called me. I know what you're thinking, Swift. Oh God, why would you work for them? But they gave me a thing I really liked. 5 days on the road, 2 days home, and it's always on the weekends. I'll be home either Friday night or Saturday morning. And it's only a Walmart dedicated route. And the starting pay, they said, is 53 cents a mile, which is much better than what I was making before. Even though I was OTR, I was always stuck just doing quick runs. So but I did the physical they wanted me to take, the medical physical. Well, the woman there says I'm too fat. Well, I am. I am currently fighting my weight. I'm fighting it between I'm currently fighting my weight because yeah, at current moment I am 500 pounds. First time I got home off the road and I got weighed by the doctor, I was close to 240 or 540. I have brought that down, but I have been fighting it. I've been to the doctor a few times after that. One time I was 520, then I lost weight, then I gained it back, and the last time I went I was 513, I think I was. And he says most of my weight, by the looks of it, is mostly water weight. So I'll be fighting it anytime I drink. Since there's a lot of salt in foods nowadays, even eating even if I go to Subways and eat a sub, my problem is simple. Subway, the food that they make is fresh. It's the seasonings they use still has salt in it. They use the same meat that you can get from Walmart counters. There's salt in everything to keep it fresh. Now, the vegetables don't have salt, but like roast beef, when they cook it at the factories somewhat, when they first pull it off, they make the brisket, when they make the roast chicken, when they do all that stuff, they add salt to it to preserve it. Now, the preservatives have salt, the dressings they put on there, like mayo, mustard, ketchup, all that stuff, that all has salt on it. The bread will have salt in it. So my weight, a lot of my weight is water. One of the ways I can get rid of it if I stop eating a lot of salt. The problem is there's salt everywhere, so that's not happening. The other way I can deal with it if I do steam treatments, where I just sit in a steam room and sweat, and I slowly sweat the liquid out. I'm hoping to try to drink less salty stuff like Gatorade. Gatorade has a lot of salt in it. They don't call it salt, but they call it something else. It's to help your body try to keep moisture in while you're exercising or playing a game. Because it's to keep you hydrated. That's what it is. The Electrolytes or whatever they're called. That stuff is a type of salt that helps keep moisture into your body. For a while there over the summer when I was doing truck driving, that's all I was drinking was that and soda. So I gained a lot of water weight real quickly. So now all that stuff has come to haunt me. I need to take a sleep study test now because I am extremely overweight. And at the moment, I am currently sitting inactive driver is what I am. I work for Swift. I just can't do anything until the medical people tell me I can. So currently I am an unseated driver that's waiting for a medical card to come in. I won't get my medical card until I see a sleep study. So I am a bit screwed. God damn it. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. We went a bit over time, so I'm gonna stop it here. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop it here. And the next time, I'm gonna go ahead and bring these down real fast. And then the next recording, which I'm gonna do immediately when I'm done with this, is we're gonna just finish up those fields. I might do a quick time lapse too, just to make it go a little bit faster. I also might skip ahead another hour. Just to bring some sun out. So I don't have to keep using the headlights. So yeah. I have been Blue Devil Red Devil, and I will see you all in hell. See ya.